completed because he hasn't had that much space. And Brickton! 2-0, guys. We may lose this match. Hand with the block, but it's not really helped us out. Arnold! Oh my word, what a finish. Hello and welcome back to some more FIFA 18 career mode here with forward screen Rovers. I think this is part number 7 and we are in the thick of the league. We had a pretty tough last episode. We were struggling to get some points on the board after a really good start of the season. We got our first couple defeats, managed to fight back I think with a draw. Hopefully we can build on that to sort of recover a bit of form this season and move on and try and win some more games. A monthly scouting update and check which players are going to be hopefully joining the club as future prospects. Alright, so we've got 2 new players from the scout in England. I've got another scout in Brazil looking for strikers as well. So we've got Ethan Jackson here with a potential of 57 to 79, not the highest, and Henry Bailey, who's only 15, so he can't actually play yet, and his potential is even lower. Due to the small academy that we currently have and the sheer lack of players, I'm going to immediately sign these 2 up. I'm gonna sign them up because we need players, and I think one of them was 16, so we can quickly go check as well what he's looking at here. So Ethan Jackson, he's rated 52, left midfielder. Got some pretty good pace on him, and I'm gonna sign him up for the senior team. So now we're gonna jump into our first match of the episode, which is against Swindon Town, and I'm gonna go through the team sheets with you as quickly as well. The new youth player, he signed the contract, but I'm not going to chuck him into the first team yet. We've got a pretty strong squad. As you can see, they're all fresh, and I'm not really going to be changing too many things here. So you can see we got quite a few young players here ready to go, including our young talent Henry Morgan, who's going to immediately be starting the match over Kie. It seems a little bit of a rainy day here. We're playing at home against Swindon Town. Again, I'm sure I picked a better stadium for the long haul on this, and I'm pretty upset that I must have made a mistake in setting it up. Also, I hate how you can't change your stadium midway through this as well. Anyways, league table was 7th place with 14 points from 8 matches. Swindon just below us in 10th. We were up, I think, in 2nd or 3rd at one point. I had a really good start to the season, but it just all seemed to fall apart. Cooper. Here's Deutsch. Let's go. Not a bad ball. Kanu. Here we go. Let's go back to Henry Morgan, who's back down the wing. Fake shot wasn't enough. Alright, I'm going to spin this out wide here. Cooper, that's nice. Deutsch is going to have to come off soon, guys. He hasn't run off that injury. And keeping him on just going to injure that. And I haven't got really another striker that's good enough to sit up there. This hasn't happened, but I'm going to switch it up because honestly, James doesn't really cut it for me up front. I'm going to try something a little bit different here. And, Brown isn't really a striker, but he's got more pace up there. So I'm going to switch this up, putting Noble into that attacking position and putting Traore into partner Cooper. I'm going to try this out, try something different. Because again, the form in the last few years hasn't been that great. So if we try something different, this should hopefully help it out. Any hand there. Collins. Noble. Oh, Brown's just done him, and Brown has scored. There we go, 1-0. Goes, puts up to the striker again. He offers a little bit more creativity up there compared to Deutsch, so this is actually pretty fantastic to see. Half-time. That is half-time. 1-0. Brown came on, or pushed up to that attacking position and scored instantly. So I don't know how that will make Deutsch feel, but as another option up front for a bit more of a pacey striker, he may be that option because he just has that bit of creativity in him that is lacking in our attack force, in our striker position mainly. In the second half, 1-0 up against Swindon. Doing really well, I feel, at the moment. I feel we're doing really well, which is great. Got a bit of pace on him as well, even though he's a centre defending mid. Oh, it's been out-muscled there by Perkis. Really well out-muscled there. Marsh Brown still on his way here. Noble. Oh, that was a chance. That was a huge chance. He should have done a lot better there. Collins goes back out. Cooper, who's had a really solid game in midfield for me. Oh, getting a little bit too fancy. They're only 1-0 up. And that's a good ball. And they've equalized it. As I just said, we were getting a little bit too carried away with our passing up front to lose the ball like that. And they've just turned around the other side and scored. Game up. Yeah, that wraps it up. So that wraps it up. It's a 1-1. We took the lead really well at the end of the first half, but we just got a little bit carried away up front, I think, with our passes. And as a result, it's a draw. Another draw. But it's okay. We didn't lose. But at the end of the day, Swindon were a much better team at the end. And yeah, we should have done a lot better there. So guys, after that first match, obviously we had the injury to Doige, and he's out for 3 weeks, which isn't too long. It's only a sprained ankle. I will probably guess he won't be back in the next match, but probably the match afterwards. We're going to have just a quick check of the calendar before we jump into the next match. So we got a mid-make game match here against Cambridge, and then we play at Accrington Stanley. So I reckon, actually, I don't think he'll be back for Accrington Stanley either. He'll probably be back in the next episode, either in that cup match or against Notts County. So I don't think he'll be in for a while, which means this gives me an opportunity to rotate the squad a little bit, and I've got a few ideas in mind of how we're going to play this. So guys, against Cambridge United here, the changes is Brown's going to start up front, Ruggiero is on the bench as another striker option, Noble's going to play in that campus, and Randall will start with Marsh Brown. Anderson's going to make his first appearance. I know he's a young 18-year-old, only 50 rated, but Kuba's a little bit fatigued, and we're going to have the match in 4 days, so I was thinking about that. Choroi will start. Our defense is unchanged, and Collins goes into goal. Early on here. Laird, Brown's come back. Noble, oh man, what a strike. And Ford with a great save. But it's just a start. Good luck coming here. It's gone in. Marsh Brown's knocked it down. Oh, Jakovidi there had a chance. More to get it to that guy near post. Drissa Traore, who we know can strike it. And that is a goal. What a time to score. And this is the second time he scored a long range goal with that kind of power. It must be a thing he can do. Alright, it must be just his thing. But that was a wallop of a strike. That's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. It's just laid off there. Bam. Keeper no chance. And that's how you hit him. When you're there 25 yards, that's how you hit him. Oh, Deegan's charging through here. Oh, good touch from him, and Bradley Collins makes his first save. Laird. Lenny Han. Marsh Brown, he has been completely marked out of the game this whole match, but comes into life just before half time. That was really lucky. He's great for finishing those kind of shots in those positions. He just happened to be there, and that gives us a 2-0 lead just before half time, which is huge. Set up there, and he just wallops it. This is in the middle. He's going to go back into the inside here. Reese Brown rifles a shot, and here's the first touch from Jackson. He's done really well there. Into the box, he sends it. Oh, Mura's found a way, and that's a weak shot, but Collins still made it. It was going wide there. I don't know why. I don't think Collins had to make the save like that. But it was going wide there. Wow. I didn't even mark him up. And they have a late goal, and it's 2-1. And it is that man himself. See, I'm on Traore here, and I completely lost my man. We did it. End of the game. 2-1. We hold on. 2 goals late in the first half, enough to settle it. And we have beaten the favourites in the lead here in the league. And that's huge, because that's our first win in a little while as well. Hopefully we can really build on this. This is a huge victory. Hopefully it really just pumps the team up. So guys, before we go into our last game, I just got another monthly scouting update from our other scout, Hennessy. So we're going to quickly check the scouting report here. This is our first scout report of some Brazilian attackers or forwards. And he's got 2 here. So we've got Hugo Azevedo and we got Rafael Enrique. Both overalls seem tremendously low. The potentials aren't too bad, I'm guessing. I'm going to sign them both up and definitely bring one into the squad. the board are happy with our youth program, which is great. On lineup for the Accrington game, James will start up front for us. Randall, Brown, and Marsh behind him. Traore, Noble in the middle. The back is again unchanged, apart from Bennett returning to the squad. Have the new guy Azevedo on the bench. He's actually a right winger, but I'm going to see where he fits into the squad. Henry Morgan's on the bench as well, though. Randall will start with Cooper. Dan Quart and Monty will be on, as our defenders on the bench. Forest Green Reds, I feel like we haven't got a decent result at home in a while, so we have to do this for the fans, I think, more than anything, to really get something out of it. Oh, here's a chance. Jackson, he's found the net here. Defense absolutely fell apart there. There's only Jackson up front, and he seemed to just drift past. Oh, it's offside. I didn't even see that. He's offside. Beats one. Reece Brown all the way, and that is a goal. That is a fantastic goal from Reece Brown. The defenders just seem to just fall apart around him as he just glided past. What a sensational goal. Like, my goodness, he ran half the field. And here it's like, what do you do? And he's like, you know what, I'm just going to beat a man and score. It's there. Still there. Oh man, I brought him down. I had to bring him down. He was going to score. I'm going to get a red card. That's a red card. I took him down. I literally... It's only a yellow. It's only a yellow. Even I think that's a red. Are you serious? He was literally in front of the goal, and I pretty much... Look at this. I took him out. He's going to score. Collins. Save the day. Oh, I should have just stood still. They still scored. I gave us a chance to save it. James. Put it back in the middle. It's Will Randall, and he has just gone up the other end and scored. And it's 2-1. We're 4 half-time. Goal bonanza here. And Will Randall just finds himself in the right place at the right time. Reece Brown. James. Back to Reece Brown. No mistake that time. Reece Brown scores and makes it 3-1 in front of the supporters. That is fantastic. Great piece of play. And James does well this time. He holds the ball up, picks out his pass. Reece Brown waddle with the keeper. He's never going to let you down. I'm going to put Cooper on for Traore. I'm going to give this new guy a go. You know what? I'm just going to stick him up front. I know he's a winger, but I'm just going to stick him up front and see what he does. Here's Azevedo. Oh, look at this. He's through and nearly scores. There you go. Again, he's too tall to be a winger. He's 100% a striker. He's 6'1". Look at the size of him. Reece Brown, it's another hat-trick for him. 4-1, and it's a classic Forest Green performance in this match. Hat-trick. Another second hat-trick of the season. This guy has got some intense... I don't know what his actual potential is, but all I'm saying is that he's having one heck of a season for us. 7 goals in the league now. And that's the end of the game. That's an easy victory. Reece Brown hat-trick, 4-1. And what a way to come back at home after a difficult couple games. Came back strong. He deserves that match ball. This guy is going to lead us to a lot of success this season. Thank you for watching this episode. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We have 3 more matches in the next episode coming up soon. And you hope it's good that we're back in goal scoring form, winning a few games, because that last episode was a little bit difficult because of that. But happy that we have gotten this far, and hopefully we can now build on this and really make our way up that league table.